And here we go. It's back together. I had a lot of company stop by, but Marshall, my buddy Marshall, stopped by. He can help me get this side together. It's all back together now. All I gotta do is put the shock back on and see where we're at on that part, and of course the brakes. But the next time I bring you back, I'll have the brakes on it, the wheels on it, and it'll be back on the ground. Because I just gotta do the same thing to the other side, which is boring. I ain't gonna bore you all to death with that. But I'll bring you all on here and show you the final when it's on the ground under its own weight. So, but like I said, I want you to be very point clear. If anybody goes to mess with these trick springs, be very, very careful. They're nothing to play with. They're very dangerous, and they got a lot of stored energy. A person can get hurt real quick if they don't watch what they're doing. Anyway, I'll bring y'all back when it's back fully together. And here you go. As I promised. I think I messed up recording the last time. I think I had the phone turned wrong, but it's been a long day, a long week. Like I was saying on the other way I was recording, it is kind of high, but it does go down. So that is a plus. Shocks ain't bottoming out. I checked that. It's been a long day, like I said before. I'm going home. I got my tools picked up, my mess picked up. I wanted to end this video. I'm going to work on it tomorrow, try to get it uploaded. And hope and pray to God I didn't mess up by recording the wrong way. But don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. That helped me out a lot. I've been having a little bit of traction on my subscribers. Spring is here, almost. It's near. Like literally spring around the corner. Anyway, spring will be here before we know it, and we get these toys out and get it back to the track and make some more good content for you all. But comment, share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Now that we're back, that hole right there was stripped out. I've done a video, but I had the phone was wrong. I had the phone going up and down instead of side to side. But it's done. This was a 750 center section, gas, focus. It's done. Anyway, not really worth recording now because the way I recorded the phone was upside down. Good afternoon, YouTube. Today, on the day of messing around, for those of you that's not familiar of that and that, we are getting started on this new project, building an S10 from frame up. Now that's warming up a little bit. There's the bed, rust-free cab, doghouse. I'm probably going to run the Racer's Edge, whole complete front end. But we're going to get a roll cage put in it. A lot of goodies coming. Turbo build maybe. But today, we got to narrow this axle tube. This one. We got to cut 2 7/8 of an inch out to match the short axle. So I got to cut all this off and these, the perches. Perches and these both got to come off. Then I got to take the rear end cover off, pull the center pin out to pull this axle out. Well, both axles. But anyway, we're gonna get started and I'll bring you back here shortly. And always wear safety. Just another pet peeve. But I'm gonna flip this thing. Hold on. Well, one off, one to go of them. Then I gotta do the purchase. One more. Alright, got both of them cut off. Now I just gotta do these stupid spring purchases and then come back with a flap disc and clean all of the tubes up. But I'm gonna run back in real quick and warm up. It's kind of chilly. And there you have it. See what I'm talking about? Just cut it off close as you can without hitting the axle tube on both sides. I probably could have took a little bit more off of that. But anyway, close as you can to the axle tube, and take a flat disc or a grinding disc and smooth it down. I'm doing this to fit under an S10. This is a Ford 88 Explorer 31 spline axle rear end. I still got to take the backing plate and the axle out to get the backing plates off, but I wanted to get this done before it started raining. Anyway, I'm going to dig me up some flap disc. I'm going to at least do one of these to show you what I mean. And I'll bring you all right back here shortly. I think this is a 410 gear rear end too, but we're taking that out, putting a 430 in it. And welcome back. Today is part 2 of the Narrow and the 8.8. It got dark on me yesterday. Sorry about that. We got the perches and the sway bar brackets cleaned up. Had to pull the rear end cover off, and I think everybody's ever seen that, so I wasn't really worried about recording that. Pew. Pew. God, that stuff stinks. They couldn't have made a little better fragrance for this crap, could they? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to get a laugh out of you. Anyway, doing this part right here, I wanted to give you all little pointers. This is your center pin bolt. Ford's is not real bad for it. GM was, like the 7.5s and stuff like that. But boy, the threads won't break, but the shaft when inside the pin will get broke and you can't get the pin out. So I got the wheel wedged over the axle. I like wiggling it back and forth. Feel it get tight. Flip the ratchet and go the other way. Got tight. I'll go ahead and back it out. But you got to pull the center pin out to get the axles out. They got like that yellow Loctite on them from factory. You can't turn it with your finger, but it looks too easy with a wrench. I don't understand it. There we go. Did we get it without breaking? Did we get it without breaking it? Uh-oh. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It ain't broke. Woo! That's a big blessing right there. Big blessing. Let me wipe it off. Yeah. See, it runs. Let me get this pin out real quick. I'll show you. I'm gonna have to lay you on my lap. I don't want it hitting that bucket of grease. That's the center pin. See how it's got that hole in it? That bolt goes through like that shaft, and it tightens this up in the housing. That way, don't let that pin fall out. Now, hold on, I'm gonna bring you right back. I'm gonna go get my magnet. All right, I got my trusty magnet. I'm gonna try to record this while I do it. There's a C-clip right there on that axle. So I'm gonna move this rear end oil before I drop my phone in it. You gotta reach out there on the outside, push the axle in, and you come in here like so. Well, tag on it. The clip is upside down. I don't want to turn the wheel, mess the spider gear up. So actually, I'm probably gonna let it hit. Just fall, because it fell right there in the bottom. That's the only thing that holds your axle in. That right there. And then what you do, you come over here, and pull that big mama jammer out. That's the long axle. We ain't gonna use that. Garbage. And then that's how you pull the axle out. But what I like to do, I don't know if I need to take both out. Anyway, hold on.